Good morning and welcome to the channel. So glad you're with me today. I'm going to share with you a Christmas project that I've started early. I do have a Christmas workshop every year. I try to, and I've got a playlist of past videos where I start that in the summer and I show you simple, easy Christmas presents to make. So I'll link that below if you want more videos. But I had to back this one up a little bit early because I wanted to make each one of my 7 grandchildren a quilt for them to have for their bed. It's nothing really fancy or detailed, or it's just fun patchwork type quilts that I'm going to make, and I'm going to hand quilt them as much as possible. I may do some machine quilting on some of them, but I just want to show you my first step. This is part 1. I have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 quilt tops made, and I need to finish up 3 more. So I'm going to show you one by one what I've gotten done. Then in the next video, when I start individually making the quilt and quilting it, I'll go into more detail about each quilt. So let me just share with you real quick what I have here laid out. Then I'll go into a little bit of detail of what I want to do with the quilts, and then the other 3 that I've got to get started. So the first quilt was a cowboy quilt. I have one great, well, let me stop right now and say, Haley, Carter, Raylan, Corbin, Stetson, Jaden, and Logan do not watch anymore. We cut this video off because this is a Christmas surprise. I don't know if they still watch me or not, but I'm telling you, cut it off. All right, now, the first quilt top that I made was a cowboy quilt. And it's got bandana fabric, got this really cute cowboy, and I'll share a picture of it up close. This was a vintage fabric that I got in my mom's stash. I don't know how old this cowboy print is, but I wanted to use it in this quilt. So this quilt top is done, and I'll show you a picture of it. But this one's done for one grandson. And then when I go to quilt this one, I'm going to take some of this rope, and each one of these little pictures is about roping, and so I'm going to incorporate that by hand stitching this down onto the quilt like a lasso. So each block will have a little lasso coming off the picture that's in the block. And I'll go into more detail when I actually start quilting this one, but that's one that I've got made. Very easy blocks, very easy to make, perfect for beginners. Okay, let me fold this one up. And this is about the size of it. They're about like for a twin size bed. They're not great big. Okay, so I got that one made. All right. And the next one is the cutest little print that has monkeys playing soccer and lions and alligators. And I took this, I had just maybe a yard, and so I cut squares out, blocks. Then I went around and found all the colors that were in those blocks to just piece around. It's not perfect. It's not, professional quilters look away, but it's fun for me and for my grandbabies. So this one is really kind of big. It can actually go down the sides of a twin bed. Okay, so all the colors, let me bring you in a little bit. See, there's all the cute little characters. And then all of these colors I got out of that block. So that one will be hand quilted as well. All right. It took me about a week to do each top that I've gotten done so far. All right, the next quilt is a emergency transportation quilt. And this block was very easy to make. Okay, so each block, let me bring you closer. Each block was made with one black strip this way, one black strip, red, yellow, with this fabric that I had in my stash in the middle. So then when you sew everything together, it makes a road. I did not have to add any blocks on the, just put a block here, block here. I'll share that with you later in another video when I show how I'm going to quilt this. Then I took ribbon, yellow ribbon, and made lines in a highway all the way around this quilt. And so this grandchild can take little trucks, fire trucks, cars, and play with this quilt. So that is the transportation quilt. All right, I'm going to fold that one up and share the next one. This one's going to be really fun to quilt. I probably will just outline each block. But I think this one's so cute. This is so easy to make. A beginner can make this one. All right, let me fold this one up. All right, and the last one that I got finished is an all-American shining star quilt. This is for the little grandson that loves to sing, and he plays piano, and he plays drums, and he's learning how to play guitar. And I had all this patriotic fabric left over, so I've got him a star in the middle. I have stars at the top and the bottom. And then when I go to quilt this one, I am going to do fireworks with the real pretty metallic thread and fire burst when I quilt this one. So there'll be fireworks here and fireworks down at the bottom. So I think he's really going to love this quilt. And that one was also very quickly to put together. And another thing I'm going to do with this quilt when I finish it is I've made triangles to do a border, like a sawtooth border all the way around. So I've got all my triangles made, and then when I get ready to quilt this or put the backing on, I'm going to add this border to go all the way around the quilt. So the points will match the points in the stars. So that's coming up, and in that video I'll show you how I put that together. So I've already got all these made, cut out, ready to sew. Here are the triangles that will be sewn together and used to border the Shining Star quilt. All right, the next quilt top is a Star Wars quilt, and I got this beautiful Star Wars fabric at Hobby Lobby. So I've got 2 yards of this, and this is going to be the base of my quilt. I'm not going to be doing patchwork squares. I am going to be using this as the main piece of my quilt. I will border it, and but in the middle, at the top, with this beautiful, this is actually heat resistant batting that you put into pot holders and things like that. But I have washed this and it didn't come apart. So I'm going to cut out a Death Star, a big circle, and use this and applique it right in the top of this fabric to simulate a Death Star. And then some of it I'm going to use to make a lightsaber grip. And then this really pretty sparkly, I will cut out a white lightsaber out of this and then just heat and bond it to this quilt. So you'll have the Death Star and then a lightsaber going across the quilt. And then I'm going to border it in probably black and back it in black, and then hand quilt this one. So this is very exciting. I'm so glad I found this Star Wars fabric. Now let's look at the next quilt top. This one is going to be an old sailing ship on this fabric with the white sails and a wooden ship. So I am still in the process of getting this one in my mind. I will probably border it with a navy blue. And anyway, I've got some things on Pinterest pinned, some ideas, and I will leave a link below to my Pinterest boards if you want to check those out and start following me over on Pinterest. But this one I will be working on probably next week. But I've got something in mind that I want to do for this one. And now on to the very last quilt that I am working on for my granddaughter Haley. And I might not get this one made before Christmas because this is very time consuming, but I've showed it to her and I've explained to her what's coming, and she's really excited. This is English paper piecing. So all of these paper hexagons will have a piece of fabric sewn around it. This is a new technique to me, and so I have got to make hundreds of these little hexagons. Then you hand sew them together, and you're going to have a lot of these. That's what I'm working on at night when I'm just sitting down watching TV. But you got to make a lot of these to make a quilt top. So if I don't get this done before Christmas, she understands. She knows what's involved. But I certainly will work hard to get as much done as I can for her. And that's why I started so early this year on my Christmas projects, was because I knew I wanted to do this one. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. Pink is her favorite color. And I got some fabric packs that have all different kind of pinks in it. So this is not hard. This could be a beginner because you're hand stitching most of this. I won't do any machine work on this. This will all be by hand. So anyway, that is what is going on with me. And I will, as I get each quilt done, I will do a video on that quilt, and I will show you the steps that I did to make these quilts. And if it's something you're interested in, I would go ahead and start gathering up fabric and your ideas and just follow along with me. And as each quilt comes up that I finish, I'll post a video on how I did that. But I just want to give you a general overview of what we got going on this summer. I'm real excited. I can't wait to finish some of these and give you a view. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out that playlist of my past Christmas workshops so that you can get started early on your Christmas gift making. And anyway, thank you so much for following along. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and share some comments or ideas that you have that you're doing for Christmas presents this year. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a very blessed day. Check out the Christmas workshop playlist. I've got 39 videos listed there.